video, one of many. What's up, everybody? What's up, world? My name is Carrington Polk. Welcome to my diary. Also, welcome to the Royal House of Flavor. FLAVAH1ZE to be exact. For short. The only one. For my first video, I'm gonna do it live like this. Off top of my head. Also, check into my Carrington Polk YouTube to, check out some shoulder pads, customs, everything else. Right now, you hear things going on in the background. That's right, some cleaning. The subject of this video, the first video, will be keep your house clean. Keep your highs clean. I don't know if you all know this, but I'm a very spiritual person, spiritually intellectual. In this day and age, we don't have many people that are spiritually inclined, understand spirit, or even believe that spirit is real, when in fact everything has a spirit. Everything is spirit before we see it. This video first was a meditative thought in the morning for me. Not today, but just in general. And I want to say, keep your highs clean. FLAVAH1ZE, or the Royal House of Flavor, and how I've designed it, really stands for the soul inside of the human body. The flavor is the soul, that invincible and invisible sun. That Christ light that's inside of us, that God, that piece of what makes God inside of us, housed inside of us, the highs. And I'm from Houston, Texas, so that's something we say down here, the highs. Don't get it misconstrued with nobody else using flavor or saying that, like Sauce Walker, shout out to him. Pouring flavor on the north, he dripping sauce on the south. So even if I say he's stealing flavor, he the only one that could do that coming out my mouth. Because it's the Royal House of Flavor. So he ain't even really taking it. He needed it, if anything. Because what's the flavor without the sauce? And what's the sauce without the flavor? But the flavor's still the flavor. I always remember that. And that ain't no shade. But anyways, I'm going to get into what I want to say. So, clean your highs. Make sure your highs clean. As you see behind me in this room, I'm in here a lot. I know over there you see notebooks on the couch. I know over here you see some things that may look like just some miscellaneous things. Even the closet back there, stuff all over the place, it'll seem like. Where I'm sitting at, I got books right here, I got my comb and shit right here, my lamps and shit. I can turn that one on, but I'm not doing that today. See, everything has a spirit. A clean home and a dirty home, as well as an old home and a new home, all has a spiritual symbolism. So when it comes to cleaning your highs, make sure your highs clean. It's all about First, recognizing that all homes are inherently the same, no matter what. Some have melanin protection, some don't. Or some have the solar screen, solar panels, things like that. Some don't, but they're all the same, no matter what, even if it's 1 story, 2 story. A old built home can be cleaner than a brand new home. It sounds crazy, but it's possible, you know, because that brand new home could have bed bugs, while that old home is spotless. You know, these are things to think about with how we live and what this all is. And I want to also say, understand your highs. See, this is my highs right here. See, I'm here as Carrington Polk. But you look into my eyes, because the eyes are windows to the soul. This is what my FLAVAH. You can look me in my eyes and see that it's more to me. And that Carrington Polk, that's just the vessel. But the ingredients inside, that's the true flavor when you really bite down. So, if you ain't living life like that, when you look in the mirror every day, looking at your highs, and everything inside creates outside. See that? So, I'm seeing me right now, how I view myself. I'm willing to get on here with no haircut, you know. I put some earrings in, but I haven't been wearing them. To me, I would say I don't look as well. I could clean myself up. But to the viewer of this, no matter how many, you probably not even worried about that. And some of them, especially women, they probably like, damn, I like his scruffy look. Brings out my personality more, huh? So, that's why you have to make sure your highs clean, you know. Your highs is the outside and the inside. You see what I'm saying? It radiates out. You know, everything is really unseen. First, it's all spiritual, you know. This is all, you can feel it. It might not seem like it, but you can feel it. And that's what creates. You see this brain we have and these eyes we have. These are just processing things to show us, processing light, bringing in light, and also bringing out light. You see, if I was able to say, I just gave you some of my light to my viewers from the inside, my power, my flavor, because you need it probably. I ain't gonna lie. Not even trying to say that you don't, or you do, but you probably do. And if you're watching this, I kind of hope you do, and I kind of hope you don't too. You know, I hope you know what I'm saying, for some that's bland a little bit, you know. Some people might need that little, you know, for their own. And I like that. You need that. But at the same time, if you got it from here, man, don't forget to give back. You see what I'm saying? Like that. But anyways, let me not get off track. You know, I'm going too deep. Man, make sure your high's clean. That means who you invite in, what you invite in. Your food, the things you listen to, your thoughts on the inside of your house. When I say the people you let in. Yeah, smash into the people you let into your house. You know, and when I say your house, I mean your temple. See, your car, your spirit, your body, and your mind is all together. Your car. This is your car. Like your car. Keep your car clean on the inside and the outside, because that is a representation of you spiritually and symbolically. I'm just a symbol of you as a watcher. When you understand the mirror of life, of everything is inside first. See, I'm talking to myself first. I am a direct mirror of who you think you are right now. It's something you need from me, and it's something that you see I could use. Now, when it cuts off, that's for you to remember and take action on. So, even if this gets, I ain't gonna say even when this gets over 1 million views on my first video, I would like to say, first, thank you for coming here. It was for you, and this is to keep going. And second, I would like to say,
Damn, I forgot. That's how you know this shit real. I really off the top of my dome with that. You know, I'm talking all through spirit. You know, but the second thing I was gonna say was, man, just this is for us. This is for you and me. You know, this is my diary. A lot did happen in this room. You know, I'm gonna go off on showing you what I mean by keep your eyes clean. I used to have a bed right here I just slept in since I was 15. Well, really, not even 15, 14. So this is my parents' house. It was a time where, my mother passed when I was 12 years old. Really, yeah, 12 years old. And actually, this whole wall right here, she used to be on dialysis. And so it used to be a lot of like boxes filled up to the top of the wall up there. Boxes for Baxter. It's some type of dialysis solution service. And they used to have these big old salt dilution bags because she had kidney failure. And she used to be on dialysis. I used to have to, me, my father, my little sister, we used to have to take them out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Some would be bigger than others depending on what she needed. And we'd have to pack them in there for her, to the room. So that was 2008. It used to be a bed right here I had when I was 8th grade. I actually didn't get to sleep in it that much. When I got it, I ended up moving, staying with my grandparents, and I didn't even stay here. It was a time where I didn't even live in this house. Work here, none of that. I wasn't here. And so that shows you that for a while, this house was just, I won't even say empty, it was frozen in time. This house has seen a lot of pain. It has seen a lot of mourning. It was a time where it wasn't painted, nothing like this. It was all white. Seen some changes, some you know what I'm saying? My mother never seen it painted. None of this stuff. It's different. Actually, where I'm sitting at this desk right here, she used to be an accountant. And she did taxes. She ran a tax business right here off this desk. But it was in my parents' room. They had this little section. She had it sectioned off. This was in the early 2000s. And I took this desk and I built this business for the last 10 years. No. I put this desk in here 2016, 2017, something like that. What I've been doing. Really, FLAVAH1ZE 3 years old, but still, I'd have built it right here. But it's things I do before that, like shoes and music, a whole lot of other things I built myself right here off this desk, And this desk has been here this whole time since we've ever stayed here, we've ever owned this home. And I still say we, because it's not just my home. But I am the only son to my parents. The only son, the only grandson to my grandparents. The only nephew, the only brother, and the last holder of my family name, Polk. So this home matters to me a lot because it was the first one built in the neighborhood we stay in. This is the first house built in this neighborhood. So that's why it's the Royal House of Flavor. That's why it's FLAVAH1ZE. I can't let no nigga take that shit. Even if I didn't have it on no LLC document, the bitch is still that right here. Can never take that from me, especially the H nigga. Cause for what a nigga say, what he think, reaching or not, nigga, I know what I got, nigga. But regardless of that, man, look, everything that you deal with outside of you and inside of you, the food you eat, especially we got fake foods now. We have fake people now, fake music now. Shit, damn, fake L now. Shit, they chemtrails and shit. You have to learn how to detox your mind, detox your body, detox your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Detox your relationships. I have no friends that I have no friends that I used to be friends with. Some of them broke off, some of them just stopped messing with me. But at the same time, I know I've had my awakening in 2016, early 2016, about who I'm here to be, what I'm here to do. Now I have to build myself. Excuse me. I've had to build myself. internally to understand when I say make sure your high is clean. I've been internally cleansing myself. I'm not the same person I was when I was 19. I'm 29. I'm not the same person I was when I was 15, 16, 17. And that's great. We all supposed to grow, but it's a difference. People grow, people mature, but the thing about this society in America, and I know a lot around the world, we deal with a lot of, especially in the black community. I want to say black. What I'm gonna say, in the melanated community, in the melanated community, I want to say black by law. I want to say black because I'm not black. I'm white by law. But in the melanated community, we have this thing that goes on where we age, but mentally we still young, and we don't overcome our traumas, and they go subconsciously. That's why everything's so messed up. And see, I took the time to sit at this very desk in this very situation. See, it's a window right here you can't see, and I would look outside, and I would introspect on my life, introspect on what makes me tick. I haven't had breakdowns today, but once I figured it out, I cleared it out. Because the thing is, when it's inside of you, even unconsciously, and that's what makes it dangerous when subconsciously, not just conscious but unconscious, it plays over and over in your life. You see what I'm saying? You be like, damn, why is this happening to me? Some stuff is DNA, some stuff is from your ancestors, but some stuff comes right from who you are today. See, I'm still getting over my stage fright, even though I know I can do what I do naturally if I just be myself. You know. But that's also the part of me cleaning my highs, because I used to be shy when I was a child. I'm still shy. But I'm not shy in the way of like I won't do this shit. That's why I'm doing it. It all makes sense to me. See, your life gotta make sense to you. You gotta piece this shit together. This shit, as much as it's random, this life shit, this shit makes perfect sense and it's in perfect timing. You see what I'm saying? So when you understand that shit, like for instance, I'm gonna use my real voice because motherfuckers don't never hear my real voice. I'm gonna speak from downhill. When you start to really understand that this life shit really is now, moment by moment, and everything you do can be done right now, but you choosing to do what you do moment by moment, that means that it was already designed for you to do that. But the intelligent person understands that you got to think before you ever see it with these two eyes, what you was going to do. And also understand what you did before, don't do that again. Because then that will keep you doing the same thing in the now. That's how you stay random. Because see, you would never go, no, I was going to move back, but I've been planned it. Because I knew I was sitting forward. And I've been looking at the camera the whole time. But I've been focused. See, that's how you got to cleanse your highs. You got to know what's going on in your highs. Cleanse it, because when it's clean, it's clear and it's under control. You can see straight through from the front door to the back door to outside in the backyard. It ain't nothing blocking your view. And your home in this physical world also resonates with who you are on the inside. See, me, the reason why I'm still here, I knew not only that I had issues with my parents and my home life, my family life, that I had to come and mentally break out of, but also I knew that this was destined for me. Right where I'm at. To where I don't even need to leave. This is the perfect home for me. If I wanted to just exist on some normal shit. But I'm not a normal nigga. See, even with me making this video, I'm not a normal nigga. You know, that camera, it gives you some type of glow. So the thing I'm here to tell you is, just as my first little video, getting flavor how I started, man, protect your highs, protect what's inside of it and outside of it, protect your spirit, protect your soul. Your soul is the main thing you hear as. This ain't shit. It is something, but it ain't shit. They have glamour rituals for that, because it's all unseen. You think this space right here ain't nothing? Ain't nothing here? When you close your eyes, see, I'm closing my eyes, this shit still here. I can't see it though, but you can see it. And guess what? The actual thing inside of me is the thing that's real and more realer than what you seeing me do. I was just in the center of the universe, controlling everything. And you see how I just made that happen on video? But you know what got me to understanding that? Is my alignment in my house. From the front door to the back door. Aligned. You see what I'm saying? That's just like saying, shit, my earrings blinging, but I got these from a beauty supply. So, what's the difference between a real diamond and a fake diamond? I know. You know why I know? Because I clean my house out. I understand what real carbon is. See, this carbon, this real metal, this carbon, that's a real diamond. And under stress, this shit go up. This shit make diamonds. But a fake diamond, it got nitrogen vacancies. You don't even know what that means. But I'm going to keep that for FLAVAH1ZE. What it really is. This is the YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and end this motherfucker though. Check back in. This is just first video. Kicking it with Karen at FLAVAH1ZE.